Do you want to put the blue one on the left-hand side or the right-hand side?
Right-hand side.
On the right-hand side. We'll put the blue one on the right-hand side. So you can see the blue one is on the right-hand side. Now, it's not on the left-hand side, it's on the...
Right.
Wrong, as you can see, is on the right-hand side. You're not paying attention here, are you? Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do. Do you want to use, what we're going to use now? Red, green or yellow?
Red.
Red. We'll put the red one on the right. It's easy to remember, isn't it? Because red and right, they begin with R. So you've got the blue one on the left and the red one on the...
Right.
Wrong. As you can see, it's the other way round. You're missing a tick here. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll take the red one and we'll lock it, blue one, into place.
Yeah.
So the blue one is completely, look, you can see, no funny business, that's on the right hand side. The blue one is not on the left, it's on the...
Right.
Wrong. Even though it's locked in place, it still manages to bust out. How does he do it?
Don't know.
Magic! But I'm going to show you, because I'm nice like that. Okay. I shot my first turkey today. Scared the out of everyone in the frozen food section. It was awesome.
I'll tell you the riddle again. What goes up the chimney down, but can't go down the chimney up?
Okay, so take your elastic band. Oh, here, actually, put your hand up in front of your face like you're going to hit yourself in the face. That's beautiful. Okay, now do this. If you can do this, this is the Vulcan thing, but no, if you can do this. If you can't do this, put your finger in there and widen the middle bit and then pull it out just like that. You there? Wicked. Take any elastic band, any colour. Which one do you want? Yeah. Ooh, hello, there we go. Put it on the left or the right hand side. It doesn't. Oh, hello. Here, use another. It's gone. It's gone. Here, use another one. Okay. So put it on the left or the right hand side. It doesn't matter which side. Okay. So we put it on the right hand side. Now I'm going to show you the back of the hand. Right. Don't show your audience this side of the hand. Okay. So what you actually do is you pull the elastic band down with 4 fingers, not 1 but 4 fingers. That's lovely. This widens this hole. Now these fingers that are standing upright, bend them over and put them in the hole. That's lovely. All of them in the hole, and lay this elastic band just across the top of the fingernails, just there. It's got to go across all 4 fingernails. There you go, all 4. That's lovely. Lay it there. That's lovely. And then what you do is the hardest mood in magic. You go up, down. Okay. And you'll see it jumps over. Now this widened is because you have got really small hands. So what we need to do is just change your elastic band. This often happens for a slightly smaller one. So let's try exactly the same thing again. So stick it on one side or the other. We're going to stick it on this side. Okay, pull it down. 4 fingers widen the hole. Okay, put your 4 fingers in. Lay it across all. Oh, you know you've missed it there. That's it. That's it. Lay it across all 4 fingernails. That's lovely. Hold it in position. That's lovely. And say it's not on the left. It's on there. And then you do this. You go up, down. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Up, down. And it jumps all the way over to the other side. That's beautiful. So the other trick is exactly the same as the first one. Okay. So you take another elastic band. We'll give you a smaller one. Your tiny fingers. Okay. And there you go. Put that on the other side, okay? And you can go left to right or right to left. And this time what you do is you pull one down, okay? And then from that reach up inside and grab the other one and pull that down. What you're looking for is this triangle. You need 4 fingers in the bottom of this triangle, and you put these fingers in the hole. If you put these fingers in the hole like that in the triangle, lay both elastic bands across the fingernails. All the fingers in the hole, in the triangle. No, these fingers in that triangle. That's lovely. Lay both of them across the fingernails. Hold it from the front. You see you've got green on the left and yellow on the right, and you go up, down. And they jump sides just like that. It is magic. What's going on? Oh, it has jumped. There we go. It has jumped. That's all good. Okay, last one was exactly the same as the first one. You put one finger up. Okay, take the one elastic band off. Hold one finger up. Put it on there like that. That's it. Put a half twist on. Put the finger up through the half twist. Put another half twist. Put the finger up through the half twist, put another half twist and a finger up through the half twist. So you're effectively locking. Let go with that one, that's beautiful, and it's all locked into place. Make sure your locking is not above your knuckles. If it's above your knuckles, when you go like that, they won't see it. So then you've got this at the back, so you can see that it's locked in place on the right. You pull it down at the back, just like before, 4 fingers. Put these 4 fingers that stand up in the hole, lay it across the 4 fingernails, and ready from the front, you're going to go up, 2, 3, up, ching, and up and down. Ta-da! The magic elastic band trick. Ta-da!
And now for something completely different.
Poetry.
It started as something for a laugh, really. I went to open mics and everyone was playing music, and I wasn't really as musical as everyone else in that way. Well, I like John Cooper Clarke. John Cooper Clarke's a poet, and he keeps like punk audiences quiet back in the day. I was like, quite like the way he does that. He's a little bit rude. Everyone's in a pub, they're having a drink, they're all talking. I want to be a poet and make everyone shut up. So I did it for a laugh and was a little bit crude, and everyone shut up and listened to me for a while. Occasionally laughed, occasionally went, what the hell was that about?
There was a few head-turning moments in various different pubs that we frequented in our youth. Now, there was a couple of poems that really stood out, and still always will for me. A quick one was the Orange. One of the ones that really stood out, and I think a lot of people might have really heard and seen and heard something that happened in there, was Absinthe.
Yeah, that wasn't quite a poem though, was it? It was more inviting close friends who have a similar sort of connection as us lot do, similar sense of humour. We quite often talk in our own sort of language sometimes between us at festivals and make this noise so we can find each other in Cows Week on the Isle of Wight, because it gets quite busy.
It's known up and down the country and possibly the world as various different things. I've heard it from Australian friends as the baby elephant. Cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, there happens to be a squeak. If you do the squeak, or you can do the squeak, or you know anything about this, mention it in the comments below. So this was the old school days of poetry.
Yeah.
And you've developed that over the last few years, and you had a name.
Yeah, I was known as the Isle of Wight punk poet. I do have YouTube channels and things like that I had set up, but because of working with children, teaching poetry, I've kind of realised that character is still useful for certain situations, like people's birthdays that have known me a long time. It works quite well, makes them laugh. But also that I can be more honest. I can be more me, basically. So I'm now using my actual name, Adam Gattrell, and doing poetry under that name, a different type of poetry, a more truer, heartfelt me. So yeah.
Alright, and you can hear excerpts of that as we throw some of Adam's beautiful artwork over the top of that by watching this next bit here.
I'm normally rude, a little bit crude. I learnt my words from bullies and fools. So I forged my words into weapons. 3 syllables is enough to break souls. Because apparently a single word can start a war, though I tend to believe it maybe took 3 or more. But tonight I rhyme without gauntlets, speak words without anger or rage. So I illustrate insulting ideas through injury-igniting imagery. Irritating is indeed what I am. And don't dismiss my disastrous dyslexic dialect for a damaged delivery, because I was designed that way. I want you to walk away hating me a little. I want you to walk away thinking. I want you to laugh awkwardly. Some are sickened by my sentences. I've been punched because of my rhymes. Though I do it to make you think about the subjects that I chime. But I can't help it if my rhymes work best when collected and placed with subjects of jest, whether black, whether white, whether fat, whether slight, whether clever, whether not, whether foreign or a Scot, everyone's been fair game. I want you to walk away hating me a little. I want you to walk away thinking. I want you to laugh awkwardly. I'll stroll through sensitive subjects like Jeremy Kyle, sticking a middle finger up to all those that won't talk about them. But these kids have taught me a truer honesty, and I thought I had guts. I've sprung from the old and into the new, and this is what I've become. Not a wordsmith, not a rapper, not even a poet, but finally me and my words. I used to want you to walk away hating me a little. I want you to walk away thinking. I maybe still want you to laugh awkwardly. I've grown in depth, shared some words, passed some knowledge. And it's not just about silly, rude jokes anymore, because for now, every subject that I inflame, I hope that something in your brains will contemplate another state and communicate an internal debate on nothing but the subject's weight, without having to use a dirty rhyme. I want you to walk away thinking. I want you to have a good time. I maybe still want you to laugh a little awkwardly. Now, I may not be an English gent, or well-spoken with correct content, but I'm no Del Boy. I'm not meaning to make your mind work in a bad way, and I'm not ripping you off with tacky jokes out of a suitcase. A horse went into a bar. The barman said, "Why the long face?" The horse kicked off, knocking a stool, smashing a glass, becoming the fool instead of an ass. I use humour as a tool, because I learnt my words from my bullies and fools. So I'll take my words and I hope they stick. Maybe open your mind with an imaginary click. And although I've been known as the punk poet, my name's Adam, and I'm actually quite a nice guy. Just don't ever call me a hippie.
Hippie. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, it's a bit bright, can't see.
Ah.
Found the lights.
Shit, now I've forgotten. That's it.
Oh,
Oh.
no!
Oh no! I got him.
It might be the hardest one to pick up, actually.
Yeah, because it's not.
You got it. Yes.
Okay. And back.
It's just got a minute.
Oh. It's in.
Stop the clock!
1 minute 14.
No, yeah, I didn't stop it properly. 1 minute 40. 1 minute 40! Give her a round of applause. The bookshelf of love. Which item will it be? Wait 30 seconds and you'll see. This week on the bookshelf of love. Oh, well, yes. I've decided to pick on the Adam Gatchell special. This amazing portrait, if we just move the tiny bicycle cards out of the way, and that is a shotgun shell cartridge which I managed to procure from a bar at Glastonbury. I'm not going to go into that now. And past this is a toe, I think. There was a lot of speculation as to whether it was a thumb, but I think it's a toe. So we're still TT. But anyway, this says, "Happy birthday, Huxley. I know it's not much, but I tried to predatorize you." I had a lot of big blue hair back in the day, and I even dressed up with the silver mask and hung off lampposts and stuff of a fancy dress night one day. But this is a beautiful drawing that was done to me by a fantastic artist, Mr. Adam Gatchell. And this is probably good 15 years? 15, nearly, maybe 18. I think it was probably maybe 18th or 19th or something. That is literally how long I've known this beautiful man. And yeah, I really love that cartoon style of being depicted in cartoon form. So that is this week's Bookshelf of Love. So what was your influences within music then? How did because you're currently the bass player of Pleasure Aid.
Yes.
You've got a t-shirt on there. Look, you've got the t-shirt.
You probably can't see it quite where we are.
This is the merch, ladies and gentlemen, and the merch can be ordered from various different links that you can find out about from Adam's website and Pleasure Aid, which you'll find in our link down below. Incidentally, I am also wearing a cool shirt. This is my zombie killing t-shirt that was made for me by my lovely Leah. So yeah, thank you, darling. Lovely Leah. So yeah, what's the deal with? Where does that come from?
I started playing saxophone when I was young at school, like learning an instrument, like most kids did back in the day. And really enjoyed that, but it didn't really take me anywhere. And then one day at an open mic night, a couple of weeks into doing sort of comedy poetry for a laugh, a gentleman come up to me and goes, "Do you play bass?" And I went, "No." And he went, "You up for giving it a go?" I went, "Yeah, right." Turned up to a practice with a guitar.
That's always helpful when you're playing bass.
Through an octave pedal.
That's always good.
Into an amp. And did very badly for 2 hours.
But you still did it for 2 hours. That's what counts.
Yeah. And then I came back the next time and bought a bass and an amp and turned out to be okay. when doing it on a bass.
Yeah.
And it kind of made sense. My hands and my brain, and it just makes sense. The movements, the feeling, the sound. It's just, yeah. And then from there, kind of ended up practicing for a long time, and then getting into a band called Finger Monster. And yeah.
I used to have one. I don't know where it's gone. For years I had one, a little Finger Monster.
Used to chuck them into the audience.
Amazing.
But yeah, was in that band for quite a while.
You've played at a few of the festivals. You've played some quite good venues with that particular band.
Yeah. We did the In the Music Festival in Manchester in Gillies, where they filmed 24-hour Party Peoples, which was an experience.
That's really cool.
There's like loads of different rooms with different things going on. We did Isle of Wight Festival and Bestival, in the Moor Festival, which was quite cool, up in Ilkley, outside Leeds, just on the moors.
Just stay off the moors at midnight.
There was a barn, 2 fields, one with stalls in and stages. And when we were playing on the dance stage, because there was only 2 stages, was dub pistols.
So okay,
And it was great
that's
fun.
pretty good to be on the same set.
Yeah, and luckily, because it was raining, we managed to keep a lot more people than I think would have stuck around, because they were playing over there.
Thank you, weather.
Yes. So rain's not always bad. But yeah, no, that went on, and then things changed, and we came sort of separated from what we were doing, and we became Pleasure Aid. Me and the singer carried on, as the 2 guys that were in Finger Monster went off to do great things, and then set up a studio where we recorded Pleasure Aid's first album. The band, we're doing a tour this year during the summer, starting in June.
Amazing.
It's not a big over-the-top tour, it's just a proper going from decent venue to decent venue.
But all the links for the bits and Pleasure Aid will be in the doobly-doo below, so please feel free to check them out, and check out Adam and see what else he's been up to. Buying a smart car seems like a good idea until you hit a squirrel and flip over a few times. Thanks for watching.
Hope you enjoyed. Leave any comments in the box below and subscribe if you like, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
So, the riddle. What goes up the chimney down, but can't go down the chimney up? The answer? An umbrella.
Lion face. Ah! Lemon face. Ooh, lion face. Ah!
It makes me feel...
A little bit higher. Hold it there.
See?
And then smile and give it to me.